Well, I think it's going to add a lot to this community. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, our football program, the soccer programs, anybody that wants to be out there, I think that shows that Eastern Oregon wants to be the best. And just to be able to play on a field that the lines are straight and it's not wet all the time, you know, in the one corner. But I really think that it's going to add an impact to our football program. I think we're pretty fast, but at the same time, this is a very fast track. We practiced on it, you know, a couple times, and it's going to be one of the best facilities, I think, in the Pacific Northwest.
It gives us a lot because we've seen every type of defense. We've seen the best players from around the country. So having those guys who have played so many reps and seen so many different things and have been dedicated in the weight room for multiple years, it gives us a lot of confidence knowing that we can compete with anybody.
Well, obviously we'll want to win the Frontier Conference that we're going in each year. I think that that's the #1 goal. We want to get back to the national tournament. I think that's a goal for these seniors. You know, the other things that we want to be is a more disciplined football team. You know, we weren't very disciplined last year, and that starts from the top. And I think that those are things that we've taken steps to make sure that we address those things. Anybody can say, hey, I want to win the conference, you know, but what steps are you willing to take to be able to get there? And I think that we're on the right track. And you know, the 25th against College of Idaho is going to be the first step in that direction.
We have to approach it one game at a time. That's what we did back in 2016. We went 1-0 each week and we had fun with it. We didn't put a lot of pressure on ourselves. So approaching each week as a new week, a new season, and just enjoying being around the team and having that good bond and chemistry.
Well, it tests you each and every week. I mean, it's filled with really, really good coaches. You know, 12 years ago when I got here, I mean, you could tell who watched the film, you could tell who didn't, and you know, I like all the coaches. They coach it the right way, and just the level of play that you're going to get consistently week in and week out from the very, very best team to the team that's at the bottom. I don't know who that is, but at the same time, it's the level of coaching that the guys are getting in the Frontier Conference, and if you are able to make it into the national playoffs, I think you see what ends up happening. You know.
I'd like it to be that this was one of the best eras of EOU football, and that I left a good legacy here as a leader, as a captain, but also that EOU was a winning program and we represented the university in the right way.
Well, I'm excited to watch all of them. You know, it's you know, we started on August 5th, and you know, like I said the other day, we're getting tired of playing against each other. You know, the tempers are up a little bit more, and that's a good thing. But to be disciplined, but at the same time, you know, all the seniors that have been committed to us here at Eastern Oregon, they went through the best season, and then they went through a season last year that, you know, you're single digits away from winning 4 games and having a totally different season. But at the same time, I believe in the senior class, you know, Mick Wilson, you know, Justin Hughes, again, Nathan Harden, guys like that are going to be guys, Zach Lacey. I can say them all, but at the same time, those are the guys that are committed to the weight room. Those are the guys that are doing the right things in the community. And I know Colton Alphateris, I mean, shoot, you know, you look at him and you're like, what? But then you watch him play. I mean, he can freaking flat out play center, and I love coaching those guys.